Jeff was in prison now after knocking out a Karen at McDonald's. His cellmate's name was Fabio.
Bad boy, can I suck your...
All Jeff did in the pen was work out in case a ninja ever tried him. He was ready for any mofoker. And one day someone tried him. He approached Jeff and said this to him.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
He wanted Jeff to blow his lollipop. Jeff told this weirdo hell nah, but you can tell by the look on his face he wasn't playing. And he squared up and started swinging at Jeff. But luckily a cop saved Jeff.
Police, freeze!
After this event, Jeff knew he had to get out of this crazy-ass place. He busted open a vent and found a way to get closer to the exit, but a sussy baka cop, who was in a bunny outfit, for some reason caught him trying to escape. This fat mofoker farted to get a speed boost, and he caught Jeff with his dirty fat sausage hands and spanked him. The next day Jeff tried digging a hole instead and found another potential path out, but there was one problem. He would have to do hella parkour and shit, but Jeff lazy ass ain't built for that. Jeff looked around and found this suspicious looking vending machine and decided to get a drink from it. That shit had Jeff fucking geeking the fuck out and gave him super speed like Sonic. He was jumping through the platforms like it was nothing. His cheeks was jiggling all over the place. He was looking like Michael Jordan in this bitch. The drink ran out and made him hella gassy. It stank like Zaza. He made it to the cafeteria, which had a secret exit, but he had to get past the lunch man, but sadly he caught him. Jeff offered him free sucky suck if he doesn't get him in trouble, but the lunch man locked him up anyways. The next morning Jeff was in the lunchroom waiting on fresh French toast just like his sexy grandma makes then, and a guard asked him if he wants to break free to follow him. Some prisoners overheard and followed. He told them which vent leads to the roof, and one of the prisoners stole his gun and killed him. So Jeff and the prisoners whipped their wee-wees out and slapped the dead guard with it for fun. Then they went to the vent that leads to the roof and broke out of the prison. They made it outside, but they still had to run far, but Jeff didn't care. All he wanted to do was go home and play with his grandma's toes. They eventually found a small town and hid out for a bit. The other prisoners were losing hope in finding life again, just Jeff didn't. All he had in his mind was his sexy grandma. Then a van picked them up off the streets. The van smelled like straight up soggy hot dogs and sweaty socks. The driver told Jeff he knows who he is, he's the Nike tech legend, and held Jeff's hand the whole time. Jeff was weirded out, but he ain't wanna die. They got to the driver's secret base, which had weapons and Jeff's legendary Nike tech. Holy sweet baby Jesus.